Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Solar Entertainment. I'm your host again, Nishant Kelker, and this time we're going to be reviewing Disney Pixar's newest animated movie, Onward. Let's get on to it.
What was Dad like?
His beard was scratchy, he had a goofy laugh.
I wish I'd met him.
I have something for you from your dad.
It's a wizard staff.
I wrote this spell so I could see for myself who my boys grew up to be.
This spell brings him back.
Back to life?
He wanted to meet you more than anything.
So, Onward is about two brothers, Ian and Barley. So they had previously lost their father, and one day they find a magic staff, and they say, hey, we can use this to get our father back. But unfortunately, they only bring back his legs. So the rest of the movie is a quest to find out how to bring back the rest of their father for one day and spend that one day with them. So Onward is set in a fantasy world where magic once used to thrive, but with the rise of technology, magic is slowly dwindled and eventually forgotten, which is very unfortunate because magic really brought everyone together and made everyone feel safe and people could explore magic and whatnot, but technology ends up kind of separating people, but it does have some good points where it brings jobs and efficiency to people. So I really like that world. I like that separation between magic and technology. I like how the brothers rediscover magic and what it means for the people of the past, how other characters embrace their magic and remember how things used to be. It's cool to see things like a centaur cop or a manticore that runs a tavern or a biker gang full of pixies. That was very interesting to see. So the world is very rich and very well written. I like that a lot. So another thing I really liked about Onward was the dynamic between Barley and Ian, the two brother elves within the movie. So Ian is your shy, kind of timid one who is learning to build up self-confidence and all that, but Barley is the history buff who is really into the lore of all the history and magic and the wizards, and he's into this Dungeons and Dragons-esque game that he has, and he's very nerdy and very outgoing, and otherwise he doesn't really have a lot going for himself, but there's that difference between them, and in the beginning of the movie the two brothers don't really get along. They kind of butt heads here and there, but when Barley finds that Ian has a little bit of a knack for using magic, they kind of bond together a bit more and learn to accept each other as they go on this adventure to find the rest of their father. So another thing I really liked about this movie was the voice work that was done. That was a really big standout within the movie. You got your two leads, Tom Holland, who plays Ian, and Chris Pratt, who plays Barley. And Tom Holland really brings that timidness from Spider-Man into Ian's character, and Chris Pratt brings the bombastic nature of Star-Lord into Barley's character. So it's good that they really embody those characters very well with their inflection, with their character work, all that. And the supporting characters are really great as well. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is their mother, who did a great job. And a standout is Octavia Spencer as the Manticore. She was a lot of fun, and her voice work was very, very great. So, my only real gripe with Onward was the ending was a little anticlimactic. It builds up a lot throughout the rising action, and then the climax isn't really what you think it's going to be, and it was a little anticlimactic, in my opinion. And it wasn't too bad. The resolution was great. How everything is resolved and it comes to a conclusion is great. I don't want to give any spoilers, but that just upset me a little bit during the movie. So overall, I really enjoyed Onward. It was a very, very wholesome family movie and a really awesome sibling movie. You should take your siblings to see this movie. Your little siblings, older siblings, cousins. It's a great movie for that. I loved the world that they made, I loved the characters, and I loved the voice work. And it's overall a great movie, and I give it a 7.5 out of 10. So that wraps it up for this episode of Solar Entertainment. Stay tuned every other Thursday for more movie-related content. I've been Nishant, signing off.